Whenever we're working with somebody, we're working with them in their free will. But free will is based off where their free will is being dominated. Ultimately, we want their free will to be with their higher self. If we can get the person into their higher self, then miracles happen. So, for the most part, people are being dominated by their subconscious, which is why we spend so much time doing belief work in sessions to get them out of their subconscious so that we can actually get approval to do a healing. When somebody is unconscious, their subconscious doesn't get to make the decisions anymore. Their consciousness doesn't either. So all of a sudden you get this opportunity of just tapping in and doing a miracle. So you get permission through the higher self when somebody's unconscious. You go up and command to speak with their higher self, and you do a higher self reading. You ask for permission to do a reading of their body through their higher self. I had a dear friend that, he was on an incubator with COVID and was right there at the brink. And we were doing readings of his higher self and doing healings. And, it definitely took a conversation with his spirit to choose to stay. It took a lot for him to go, okay, yeah, it sounds exciting, I'll stay, for his higher self. But his higher self, did have a calling and purpose, and it fulfilled a lot of it, and it was needing to choose something new. So it was through his higher self that we finally got the healing accomplished. So with your friends, it's an intuitive dialogue. It's an intuitive conversation to recognize and communicate with their spirit. The mechanism of that is going into theta and commanding to speak with their higher self and doing the intuitive reading as though you're talking with their higher self. And you get permission. That's the same thing if somebody is in severe autism and not able to communicate, if that's with somebody in a coma, if that's somebody that is, on medication that is making them very unconscious. But for the most part, people are very unconscious because they're just dominated by their subconscious. They're just kind of stuck in their lower self. And so we do this deeper process of belief work.